very good morning to you and welcome back to K24 this morning. My name is Mungala Mbuvi. This is where we get to discuss some very important issues concerning your wallet, that is money and finance, because it's an amazing Tuesday, isn't it? Now, my name is Mungala Mbuvi, but I am joined by an amazing panelist. We want to focus on beauty and the business of beauty and the business of fashion and so on and so forth. And two individuals joining me today. We actually we're supposed to have one lady who goes by the name of Joyce Gumato, who's a skincare advocate, but unfortunately she had an emergency this morning, couldn't join us, but we still have a good replacement in the name of Mr. Boniface Nyaga. How are you doing, Boniface?
Fine, sir.
You are the CEO of Mawaidha.
Yes.
What is Mawaidha about?
Mawaidha is actually a boutique marketing agency, and we do 360 communication.
Right.
For SMEs. Our main focus is to give SMEs, to be at par with their competitors, because a lot of times SMEs are competing with multinationals, which have much bigger budgets and a lot of support. So what we do is we give them 360 communication,
right, and
we offer solutions in the branding, marketing, and sales.
Yeah. Basically,
we are a marketing doctors.
Yeah, but you're not only into marketing as well. You are a musician as well. Actually, we've had you before here. Band member.
Let's just say there is Boniface Nyaga and there is Bonnie Bones. It's kind of like Batman and what's Batman's name?
Nani. I almost said like Sluther. What's the name of this guy? But I know what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have two faces and of course two sides to your biashara. Yeah. Okay. Nice. All right. Absolutely love that. And also we do have someone else who wears two cups, but she'll tell us about one specific one. But we'll also talk about the other one as well. I'm talking about the CEO of Milola, that is Damilola Otubanjo. I had to look at your name twice.
Thank you.
Just before I say my own things.
Yeah, that's okay. That's correct. You took it properly.
Damilola.
Damilola.
Yeah, all the way from Nigeria, right?
That's correct.
Okay, which part of Nigeria?
Lagos, to be precise.
Ah, Lagos. Nigeria is huge. It has all these states.
It has. You have 36 states. Yes.
And you're from Lagos is a state as well.
Lagos is the state where I reside, but by origin I'm from Ogun State. So Lagos is like the central. Sorry.
You're from
Ogun State.
Oh, Ogun.
Ogun State.
Here we call the states that we come from. That is the counties we come from. Ushago. So your Ushago is Ogun.
Ogun State, yes.
All right, nice.
Thank you.
You're a, fashionista, skincare expert and all that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but you also have a background in engineering.
That's correct.
Yeah, so you did engineering in campus, or it's something that you learned as you grew up?
I actually did physics with electronics as a first degree. Engineering was a second degree. Yes.
All right. So let's talk about your company. What is it all about?
The Milola company is into fashion. It's a fashion and a lifestyle business, really. We do fashion, we do skincare. And recently we launched a new product called the Milola Scents, which is body fragrances and mists.
All right.
And we have products for skincare and hair care as well. So it really, the agenda is to be a one-stop center for the welfare of an African woman.
Nice.
That's pretty much what we do.
Well, so when you say skincare, does that mean that what you make lotions, you make...
We make body creams.
What are they called, petroleum jellies or what?
Okay, now, we make skincare products, we make soaps, we make soaps for the face, different from the body. We have lightening products for women that wants to improve on their skin tone, women that wants to correct pigmentations. We have products for people that wants to maintain their color and have a youthful, glowing skin.
Okay.
The whole idea is to make women so beautiful they really do not need to wear makeup, and predominantly that's what we're preaching to women.
Oh, so beautiful that they do not have to wear makeup. But someone would argue that your product is a form of makeup.
It is, actually. Well, we all wake up every morning and dress up.
Right.
Right. So there's need to always put our best foot forward. And there's always an area of our lives that needs improvement. And really that's what we stand in to cover the gaps in terms of, as we go older, we age. So sometimes we may need to slow down the process of aging by bringing some skincare products to women. Because women really love to look good. So it's about identifying the gap. And particularly knowing that I have some flaws myself and trying to see how do I take care of these things. And once I was able to fix it, then I offered my solutions to people to consume.
Also, the company was birthed from your own experiences as an individual?
Personally, yes. It's about what I thought I had as a need. And I thought if I had this need, a lot of other women have similar needs. So I decided to close in the gap and fill those needs.
So how do you come about your products? Are they manufactured, for example, in a factory? Do you do them yourself rather? Because I see a lot of people are, especially, you know, in East Africa, they have all these products that they mix in their homes and then now they present it to the public. How are your products, you know, how do they come to existence? Yeah.
Well, I learned I'm a skincare formulator. I acquired skills and knowledge in the space of skincare. So I actually produce them myself with a team of people that work in the factory. We have a place where we do the production. We have a place where we do the packaging and the labeling before they go to the stores for the final consumers to get them off the shelves.
Right. Good stuff.
Thank
you guys supporting, that is Mawaidha, the company, you assist, you know, SMEs. Would you consider, you know, Milola as an SME?
Well, by the definition, I think an SME is anything that operates, I think, under 100 million, if I'm not wrong.
Oh,
so
really?
Anyone who...
So my companies are, because I make it. But yeah.
Small and medium.
Small and medium, yes. That's pretty much where I fall into, small and medium enterprise.
We are not yet, if it's in the fashion space, you know, we are not yet at Chanel or MAC.
Okay.
But yes, but you see, and for us, our biggest passion is because the SMEs are the ones which need the marketing the most, because they're the ones who need to grow. So in fact, Kosha, who is now the distributor for Milola, is actually one of our clients.
Wait, so who's Kosha?
Kosha Cosmetics is actually the sole distributor of Milola products in East Africa.
All right.
So, and of course, we just launched a big, we had a big launch for our venue in Westlands, the former Pride Inn, just on Lantana Road. So we just did a beautiful, beautiful 1 week, almost 5 days of just parties just to launch it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was beautiful, man. Like, yeah. So that's what we do, because at the end of the day, you know, when you're an SME, I can only compare it to kind of like David and Goliath.
All right.
You're up against, you know, the big boy people. So for us, we try to be like the slingshot, which gives you that advantage. Fine, you may not have the armor, you may not have the all the big muscle.
Right. But
at least if you have a slingshot, a workaround of somehow still delivering, whether it's a brand, whether it's an event, whether it's a launch, at the same level as the big boys who are coming into the country with big cash.
Right.
Then you'll be able to compete. And basically that's what Mawaidha is about. And also Kosha is also a very dynamic company, you know, because in just 6 months of selling, you know, Milola products, they've already launched, you know, a big platform.
Right.
And also it just shows you what's the power of digital. Because Kosha over the last 6 months has been focusing mostly on digital sales. Of course, then again, we're in the Corona space. So I could say it's kind of like the other advantage of Corona is that it leveled the playing field.
Right.
So Kosha comes in the middle of Corona. All the big boys also, everybody has shut down their big shops anyway.
Yeah.
So they come in and also they have a very good dynamic team of people who understand who understand the products.
Right. And
they're able to explain the products very, very well. And so, yeah, so that's why we've had such a phenomenal growth in just 6 months.
Yes.
And already we've launched.
But when we say 6 months, we mean 6 months in Kenya?
Yes.
Or rather, or in East Africa, or where exactly are we saying, when we say 6 months?
6 months in Kenya. Of course, with digital, that's the beauty of digital.
Yes.
You can all you need is a phone.
Right.
You know, literally, we have even clients who run multi-billion companies just from their phone.
True.
So the idea is if you just have a phone, and you know how to use your social media, and you know how to because the clients get to you on social media. Right. And especially over this Corona period, everyone was online. Okay.
Maybe I can just come back to you in regards to how long has the company been in existence?
Now, the Milola brand started with fashion, that is clothing, and that's about 4 years now. The business of skincare is just a little over 1 year. So pretty much, then I did the hair care, which is about 8 months in, because I take the project and the product in phases. Now, we only just launched the Milola scents during the opening of the kosher store on Sunday. So that's the newest baby to the fold. So in total, we're about 4 years in business.
All right. So how's the business back in Nigeria in regards to the uptake of Milola products?
The business is very good. There's a huge population, and it's pretty much about a numbers game. When you have the right people in the space, and particularly when the product is good, people would consume it. And one thing I'm very, very grateful for is retention. It's one thing to have your products being bought the first time out of maybe people are taking chances, they're guessing, they think it might work or it may not work. But when they come back and reorder, that shows that they're happy with the product and they are comfortable with the brand. And that's one of the things that has helped us sustain the business in the last couple of years. There's high level of customer retention. So it gives me the confidence that we're doing it right.
I mean, Nigeria has a large population, obviously.
We do, actually.
Compared to our country, Kenya, I think we're about 50 million. Looking at Nigeria has over
180 million.
180, wow. So someone would say that there it has been a huge success because if you look at the population dynamics, then more people there, obviously, more customers, bigger space. Yes,
that being said, but still, we have a huge number of similar businesses. Milala is not the only business and the only one in the skincare and fashion business. We have a huge, high number of entrepreneurs. Now, an economy that is developing forces a lot of these young people into entrepreneurship. I find myself in entrepreneurship not because I actually could not find a job, but because I have a passion to drive my own thing.
Right.
But we have a lot of people who are entrepreneurs by virtue of the fact that the economy doesn't cater to them adequately in the area of employment. So when you have such a system, you would have a high number of people pushing businesses. Now, everyone is allowed to do their thing. That's the beauty of a developing country. But then, does it mean because it's a large country, that's why the business thrive? Yes and no. The business, a lot of businesses starts, but not everyone succeed. Pretty much a number of them grounds after 6 months, 1 year. That's why it's such a phenomenal thing that Joyce was able to start Kosher Cosmetics.
Right.
And within 6 months, I was able to come down here to launch the opening of our store.
Wow.
It doesn't happen like that just because there are a lot of people in a country.
Right.
You have to have the stickability. You have to have the tenacity. You have to be resourceful. And you have to be able to sustain whatever is you get started for you to actually maintain that level of success. So it couldn't just be because we have the numbers. It must also be because you're giving out something that people can consume continuously.
So currently, the business is in just Kenya and Nigeria, or are we in other countries as well?
We are a global brand. Just like you said, the world is flat.
Right.
With the social media space, we get to ship our products to every part of the world, every week actually. We get customers from the US, from Dubai, from other part of African countries. Even as far as Malaysia. I've had to ship some products as far as different part of the world, really, because as long as you're online, what you need to do is to be able to continue to put out your content. How was I able to get an en-route into Kenya is because when I do my sponsored ads, I choose some of these regions as the places where my posts can get to.
Right.
But then some people take as long as 1 year before they could even decide they want your product because they want to see consistency.
Right.
They want to see that you know what you're talking about. People don't just buy things. If you're buying a garment, you can see from the outset if it's a beautiful one or not. With skincare, it's a bit very tricky because you're taking a gamble with your skin. And there's a huge number of stuffs online that are not regulated. So people are very, very skeptical before they consume skincare products because a lot of the time there's a lot of, we're in a world of filter apparently. So they can get a lot of tweaking around pictures and make it look so nice. And in the real sense, it may not be what you see online that you would get when you finally consume a product. So for you to find people that would trust their skin to you, they must monitor your business, monitor your brand, see that you're consistent and you've delivered based on other people's feedback and the referrals that you get from consumers.
Boni, you know, as when we were having this conversation with you last week about, you know, how the products, about some of the products rather, for you as a gentleman, as much as you are also a businessman looking at how, you know, you can get these products out there and give them as much publicity and PR as possible, do you feel like the Kenyan market is actually ready for products such as ours, considering that we are one of the most, can I say, natural, you know, looking, or our ladies are as natural can be?
Actually, the problem is not that the market is not ready. The problem is we can't produce fast enough to meet the current demand.
Is that so?
So much so that on Friday, when we had the press conference, we had to launch a waiting list. Because what we were, the challenge actually that we were having is because we are getting so many orders too fast. Someone calls up and like, I want it now, then they can't get it. So what we've done is now we have a waiting list, so that we put you on a waiting list and we tell you you're going to wait for so long. And we advise people to call in advance so that you don't get disappointed. Okay. You see, the thing is, in Kenya, you see, it's not just cosmetic in the sense that to embellish. It's also curative, because you'll find people who have skin issues that need to be cured, or you find someone with acne or other issues that some blemishes that need to be cured. And especially, you know, a woman's skin is literally like her front office. You know, it's true also for men, but I think it's more sensitive for ladies. Okay, you know, that's like her front office. That's what everybody sees. If it's good, everybody compliments her. If it is not, you know, she's very self-conscious. Right. You know, and she's like, oh, you know, but when a woman glows, you know, they glow and the attention is on them. So for ladies, it's been good, and it's because, you see, whatever is available in the market right now, it's very, you know, it's not, you know, you go to Koroga, Korogo. Yes. You know, you go to Mam Korogos and the results are not very nice. Okay. So most of the time we are meeting people who have gone to those Mkorogos, and now we have to sort of curate. Okay. And also now, if you look at from the fashion side also, those garments are just beautiful. Like, even when Milola walks in, she just looks beautiful.
We'll talk about the garments in a bit, the fashion side of all this. But I'd like to know, what are some of the skin conditions that your products basically help out with? Okay,
thank you. I understand that. One thing, I'm not a dermatologist. Very careful how I take on titles that are not mine. All right. I'm a skincare formulator. All right. It's skincare, right? Not skin treatment. Now, does it mean some of those products don't help with skin conditions? Absolutely, they do. But I'm not really here to treat skin disorders in the real sense. There's so many skin conditions that we have. We have psoriasis, but they're pretty much the basic ones that the products can help treat. Okay. One of the ones that products can help with is uneven skin tone. You have a lot of people that have sunburns, sun patches, discoloration. Some women get discoloration from pregnancy, sometimes as a result of a bad product they've consumed in the past. When you use the products, it helps to unify the skin tone and clear out those blemishes. All right. So, now, for example, you'd have someone with a bright face, dark neck. So when you apply them now, at least you have an even... It would even out your skin tone, and it would correct those pigmentations gradually over time, because it's not... For example, when you take medication, they are supposed to be short-term, but skincare is not a short-term thing. It's a lifetime thing. It would gradually change the discoloration over time. So when people want to consume products, I'm careful to let them know that it's not a quick fix. It's not a thing that once you buy the products within a week or 2 weeks, tomorrow you're a different person. No, it doesn't work like that. If you're looking for a product that does that to your skin, it's going to damage your skin. Because what you're lacing up your skin with are what we call steroids to jumpstart. There's some off-the-counter products that you can apply on your skin. Maybe if you have a patch or a disorder that are there to treat your skin, but they're supposed to be consumed over a short period of time. Right. Now, when you want active result or faster results, and you want to be using the product consistently, and if the ingredient is too strong, it would damage your skin. Yes. So to do a proper work of corrective, you have to give it time, and you have to be consistent with application. So skincare for me is not a quick fix, it's a lifetime thing. Right, nice. And I'll get back to you, Bonnie, in terms of what you said earlier on, that people are, liking the product, that, there has to be a waiting list. So how do people get to know about this product? And, apart from where you said that they can access it in Westlands, no? Yes. Former Pride Inn. How else have people been brought to awareness about this product?
Okay, you can go to Kosha _ Cosmetics KE, digital really. So and you just follow us on our page.
Right.
And DM also the social media pages, Kosha_cosmetic, KE, then you'll be able to get all the information. So it's mostly been that. We've also, I mean, the media has also been covering us a lot. So we have a lot of followers and a lot of fans.
Nice.
I think they're beyond customers.
Yeah.
Because when you change, when you provide a really good service or a product to someone, they stop even becoming a customer. They become kind of like family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think we have basically formed a family around it, and we are always listening to the client. You know, what do they want? And that's why, like Milola has said, the dresses have come. We've launched a new scent. So it's always listening to the client, what are they saying? Yeah. What do they want? What are they happy about? If they're happy about something, we keep doing it. If there's something that can be improved, we improve it. So basically you can reach us on the social media handles for Kosha Cosmetics. And we have a good team of customer care, who are always responding, quick to respond to the issues, quick to advise, and also like Milala was talking about, managing people's expectations. Right. Because you don't want to overpromise something that it's better you underpromise, overdeliver. Because people come with a certain expectation. Right. So it's good to know what exactly are you looking for. Can this product do it for you? So if that product cannot deliver what you're looking for, we just tell you upfront. Look, this one cannot. You need to consult the right people who can help you with this particular thing. Okay. So I think I would say customer care is a strong point, and using digital platforms for customer care. All right.
So we take a short break, but when we return, we're looking at some of the wide range of products that they have. They've just spoken about the scent, the skin tone products, and of course, we'll look at some of your feedback as far as the conversation is concerned, and most importantly, the money. Where do you get the money to start such a big business that is spanning across 6 continents? We'll be right back.